I thought singing for God would save me, until I heard my own voice echoing in the flames. It wasn't worship. It was torment. I was in hell. And my songs, the very ones that had filled stadiums, topped gospel charts, and brought tears in churches, were playing as the anthem of my eternal damnation. I screamed. But no one came. Not even God. Before I go deeper, thank you to everyone who has subscribed, prayed, commented, shared. Your voices matter. You're not just here, you're part of God's story unfolding. I love each one of you for standing with me. My name is Alicia Moore. I'm 36, based in Atlanta, Georgia. I grew up in church, whispered to be anointed. From my first solo at age 7 to leading hundreds by 14, God's house was my stage. By 25, I had a record deal. Fame followed, gospel tours, bestseller status, awards, and viral worship sessions. My calendar was solid, my voice angelic, and my Instagram ablaze with followers. But inside, I was hollow. I chased affirmation like oxygen. Every scream from the crowd, every tear, every standing ovation, it fed me. I began chasing ratings over righteousness. I said I worshipped God. But really, I worshipped attention. I judged others, especially those who didn't acknowledge me. Hypocrisy became my wardrobe. Behind the cameras, I had secrets. Affairs disguised as mentorships. Pride wrapped in gospel songs. Moments of spiritual encounter silenced by a craving for applause. I thought, worshipping publicly makes me untouchable. I feared hell, but from a distance. I believed, prayed, and carried crosses in songs. But underneath, I was lukewarm. My eyes on my brand, not the cross. It was at the Global Praise Conference, a headline gig in Dallas. Lights, cameras, thousands of worshippers. I felt invincible. I just led Take Me to the King. The crowd was in tears. A prophecy. My career peak. Backstage, I sipped water and I felt it, a pain in my chest. A burning, tightening vice. I shook it off for the cameras. Except the pain claimed me. I staggered. I heard the stage manager's gasp. My manager's face froze. And then, blackness. One moment I was here. The next, I was gone. I was on the floor. EMTs around me. My heart had stopped. Yes, I died for nearly 2 minutes. But I didn't stay dead. I felt it first, peace. Then fear. I left my body behind. I hovered. I saw my motionless frame. Panic tugged me. Then a pull like being yanked by chains downward. No tunnel of light. No warm embrace. Just void. Then I smelled it. Sulfur. Rotting. The coppery stench of burnt lives. It burned my throat, my chest, my soul. That's when I knew. Hell wasn't fire and brimstone at first. It was waiting. I hit cold, cracked stone. Surrounding me, darkness so thick I couldn't see my hand in front of me. Then came sounds. Breaths slow, muttered, mocking. Footfalls, chittering, slithering. Laughter, cold, low, demonic. From the blackness, shadows stirred. I saw them, demonic silhouettes. Twisted forms, eyes like embers, lips stretched in grins. One stepped forward. Alicia Moore, it hissed. The worship star. Where am I? I whispered. They laughed. Welcome to your stage. Then, I heard it. A lullaby of misery, my voice. Wailing, echoing, taunting. My hit song from the awards show, remade for Torment. Take me to the king, it began. Then the lyrics twisted. Take me to the flame. The demons danced. Around me, circling, spinning, celebrating. I stumbled back, heart pounding. I screamed. But I served him. I led people into his presence. How can this be? A voice, a low, dead voice answered. You sang for men. You worshipped the roar of the crowd. You fed your pride. Songs alone can't save you. Then came visions. Alone in a hotel room. I pressed play on an old recording. Tears streamed, but they were mine, not theirs. I whispered to the mic. I craved that sound again. Pride pulsed through me stronger than conviction. Backstage at an awards show. I saw the congratulatory hugs, backstage interviews. A reporter asked, "What's next?" I smiled, but inside, fear. Fear of not being next. Then today, a confrontation. The demons showed me. My pastor mentor, now engulfed in flame, crying, "Why didn't you warn me?" My backup singer, crumpled, sobbing, "You lied. You told me I was fine." Even a deaconess, whose tears turned into black smoke as she looked toward me, her eyes full of accusation. And worse. My own reflection, my face inside a mirror of fire, listening to my songs, yet unrecognized, unredeemed. I fell to my knees. "God, if you're there, help me." The demons gathered closer. They whispered, "Look deeper." They presented a gallery of every hidden sin, every manipulation, every moment I chose image over intimacy. I watched myself, shaming myself. The pain wasn't physical, it was soul-wrenching remorse. No time passed. Every second stretched into eternal regret. My own voice, a soundtrack of my destruction. And through it all, they laughed. At the moment my soul cracked, a presence overwhelmed it. A light, warm, fierce, shredded the dark. Demons screamed and retreated, hissing curses as they fled. Then I heard a voice. Enough. It echoed, firm, unshakable. I floated upward as though lifted by hands of mercy. A second voice, softer, majestic, filled me. "This is not the end, Alicia. This is my grace. My mercy you don't deserve. But my name holds power. Go back. Warn them. Tell them, I want worshippers, not performers. I want hearts, not platforms." Then I felt peace. A stillness. And I returned. I woke to beeping machines. Fours. White walls. Tears running down my cheeks. They told me, "You flatlined. You were gone. We don't know how you're here." Everything shattered. I cancelled everything. Tours. Promos. Brand deals. I deleted songs that glorified me. I apologized to friends and family I'd hurt. I confessed publicly on social media, on stage, in church. Followers dropped. The industry turned. Contracts ended. But inside me, a stirring. I heard God say, "Rebuild it." Only this time real. So I did. Now, I sing in prisons, on sidewalks, at community shelters. No lights. No cameras. Just people who have nothing, and a savior who has everything. My worship is raw. My songs stripped of showmanship. My prayers transparent. I found a new ministry not based on applause, but on authentic encounter. I found peace. Listen. Talent won't save you. Platform won't excuse compromise. God doesn't ask for your spotlight. He asks for your heart. Hell is real. I stood on its edge and looked in. If you think your singing, your service, your good works shield you, you're risking more than applause. Your soul. Remember, not everyone who says to me, "Lord, Lord," will enter the kingdom. Some will sing about heaven, only to wake up in hell. Please examine your heart. Not your songs, not your sermons, not your schedule, but your core. Do you believe hell is real? Have you ever felt a spiritual wake-up moment like mine? I'd love to hear your story. Leave a comment, be honest, be real. If this testimony stirred your soul, share it with someone who needs to hear truth today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for praying. Thank you for being real. May God guard your heart, keep your feet from stumbling, and may your worship be genuine. Until next time, stay ready.